What's going on, Dotson Fitness and Nutrition friends and fans? Joey Dotson here. How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing well. Good to see y'all. All right. So before we start, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Okay. So go ahead and hit that like button, whatever platform you're watching on. Go ahead and like the video and please subscribe. Join my channel. Thank you. But today we're going to be talking about fasted cardio and why I like fasted cardio. And if you don't do it, you should definitely try it, especially when it comes to burning fat and losing weight, because it's the best way to do it. One of the best ways to do it. I get up, in the morning time. I make sure I'm fasted. And I walk for an hour, because that burns a lot of calories. Not just on top of that, and the reason fast cardio is better because your body, the only way your body uses fat is when in a fasted state. You have a fed state when the body's, fed state and a fasted state. So those are two states the body can be in: fed state and fasted state. Fed state is basically when you eating and you might have glucose in your bloodstream and things like that, and your blood sugar is really still high. Your blood sugar is still high. You have glucose in the bloodstream, and the body's not even using can't tap into the body fat, the stored body fat. So it's basically burning those sugars, the carbs, and the sugars that you use that you still have in your bloodstream and things like that. So it's burning that. Okay, so you're not tapping into, if you're doing cardio and you think you're at the gym and you think you're burning fat, you're not. You're sweating and you're burning fat. You're not. You're burning the sugars in your bloodstream and things like that, and the glucose in your bloodstream and things. So you're still in a fed state. That's why it's a good idea. That's why I don't even think after 6 p.m. I know 6 to 7, because you think it might take you 12 to 16 hours for your body to go through all that and be at a fasted state. So you're talking, if your last meal is at 7 o'clock p.m., then 7 in the morning, that's 12 hours, 8, 9, 10. You're almost 15 hours at 10 o'clock. So therefore, your body's basically maybe, and I know mine is, but you might have to check yours, but it could be a little different. But around that usual time, 12 to 15 hours, your body's in a fasted state. And so when the body's in a fasted state, that's when that's when the body's gonna tap into the stored body fat, because it has no blood, it has no glucose, sugars to use for energy, or carbohydrates to use for energy in the bloodstream, in the body. Because now what are you going to use for energy? Stored body fat. So that's the importance of not just fasting, but it's another thing, but being fasted in the fasted state, because now your body's only burning stored body fat, because that's the energy that is used. You don't have any more don't have any more blood sugar. And so that's why fasted cardio is the quickest and easiest way. Number one, because it's easy, because usually I try to go to the gym and the resistance, and I feel like my resistance training takes a hit if I try to do that fasted. I don't recommend it, especially where I go hard. I really need to be, have some type of energy in order, to have fun and be able to do resistance training. But for cardio, you have to you give it a shot. You have to try this, because it's one of the best ways to do it. Now that your body's fasted, I mean, you have nothing else. It has nothing else to rely on but stored body fat. Stored body fat. That's it's awesome. So yeah, do that, because in a fed, and if the body's fed, if your body's in a fed state, it's still going on that sugar in the blood and that glucose and carbohydrates and the glycogen that might be still be in your muscle stores and stuff like that. But not, so you don't want to try to lose fat in a fed state, because that's a lot of people. That's what a lot of people do. They say, "Well, I'm frustrated. I go work out and blah 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 blah. I still can't lose any weight." Yeah, because you're working out in a fed state. So so just think about that. That really makes it easy. The concept of fed state and fasted state. So you always want to be in a fasted state, especially when you're trying to lose weight. If you're doing something else, you don't need to. But if you want to lose weight and lose weight more efficiently, the body has to be in the fasted state, just like that. So I'll make this video really quick and to the point. So I hope it was, the information was good for you. Always remember to be in a fasted state if you're trying to lose weight. Get up in the morning before you eat. Make sure get those previous day dinners or whatever. Hey, you want 12 to 15 hours between the last time you ate, and that'll work. That'll help you work fine. And with that 12 to 15 hours, 8 hours you sleep. I mean, you did 15 hours of since your last meal, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. that previous day. You're gonna wake up. Your body's gonna be in a fasted state, and you should make gains. It should be help. It should be good help for you, especially when you're trying to lose weight. Always do that cardio in a fasted state. All right. This is Joey Dotson. Remember, like the video. If you like the information, share. If you like the channel, subscribe to the channel. Okay. So this is Joey Dotson. Peace out. See y'all next time. Bye.